Alright, one out. This other one will do it. Cool. What you can see, I just unbolted all these here. I just actually separated. When it separated, it moved back because I have no tension on it now. And so it's just all the rest of this pipe holding it back. So we got the first bolts out. Go ahead, we'll work our way over this side. See if we can get those bolts there out. So, I'm not shitting you, right after I hit pause on that, move this thing out of the way, this all drops down. I think it was nothing. Look in there. See daylight clear through there. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that wasn't even working. I mean, when it gets to the point it's that bad. The solid pipe. What's that honestly really doing anymore? There's nothing in there. Okay. So that means most of our problems probably need the exhaust. That's just solid airflow all the way through there. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and we'll see if we can cut off the back of the exhaust right there. Okay. Now we got safety glasses on. Better show you guys that than we ever saw. Don't know how well you guys saw that, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to saw this off now. Right here, right behind the mount. Okay, I didn't come out as many as I wanted to, so I'm going to kind of recap that a little bit. Came off a little bit clean. So this is most definitely plugged. So just doing that right there is going to allow the ZR2 to actually breathe. She'll be able to breathe again, be able to have that free flowing exhaust everybody always talks about wanting. So that right there, I could probably drive it around, it'll be loud as hell, but you know what? That's going to help everything else. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not redneck like that. I'm redneck in other ways. Okay, so let's go get our new pipe and let's get this measured out and let's get this going. Okay, got our twisted tape measure. We are going to measure this pipe here on the cat first. Actually, I'm going to measure this one right here. We're going to measure this out. We're going to see what this comes out to. 2 1/4 inch pipe, 2 1/2 inch pipe. Looks like it's gonna be 2 1/2 inch pipe. We're gonna take that, and then we're gonna figure out exactly on this what we're gonna need. One piece of pipe, because I'm gonna keep this in and keep this in, so it makes it come out easier because you got cross members in the way. That's why it's actually set up the way it is. Measure this out. We are getting right there. We are getting 21 3/4. Actually, yeah, 21 3/4. With the gasket, it comes out a little 1/16 more. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna work with that. 21 3/4. We'll come back over to this piece of pipe. We're gonna go right from where I cut off the exhaust over there up to right here, and that looks about 4 foot. So we need a 4 foot. We need 21 inches. So we'll say 22 inches there, and then 4 foot. And then it's not going to be exactly that because we're going to cut off this end right here, then slide that over, and you know what I mean, do a little miscellaneous stuff like that for the correct measurements. But we'll kind of go from there. Let's travel over here to this other side. Look at that, we got 68 Camaro back in here. Finishing up doing all the chrome on it. You'll see that in another video, a whole review on it. It's a pretty car. So let's take you over here. Okay, let's see, the very first thing we're going to do, we got to get this measured out. Stick that on there. Let's grab our handy marker. And what do we say? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We needed a piece 21.5, so we are going to cut it at 21.5. And then this other piece, we said we needed 4 feet long, so we're going to come out here. Just kidding, I'm not that good at math. So we're going to come out here and say, what is this? It's really hard to do this with one hand. I see why other people use tripods now for this kind of stuff. So we're going to come out to right there. Find our 4 foot mark. We're going to say 4 foot's about right here. We're going to go ahead and mark this. Zip this back. Kind of a nifty little angle. Okay. Safety glasses, because metal shards in the eye are not fun. Actually, this seems more stupid in my head than it should be. We're going to loosen this up a little bit. This seems better. Okay, 1 piece of pipe. Okay, 2 pieces of pipe. Okay. Easy cheesy lemon squeezy. Back our pipe. So we want to end up keeping this piece. It's going to have all our mounts on here. It's going to show us where to mount everything back up, so it'll be all upright. And then it's got an O2 sensor on there, which honestly it's probably make a shit bit of difference if it's on there or not. So this piece will have to slide right in over, all the way up to the O2 sensor. We cut this piece here at 21, which is how long it needed to be. So we slide this piece here in 4 inches. So that gives us 23 inches now. So we're going to have to cut a couple inches off, but we can tack this kind of into place. So let's cut out the edges on this. Let's see where an grinder is at. Not right here. Let me go find it. Yeah, I found it. We got a little angle grinder. That all sanded up. Let's see if we pull the welder around here. Okay. We got yes. place. Go. We'll remeasure this. We'll cut off this other piece here that we need to do. Now that's tighten this waist right where we want it. We say we're closer to 21 inches. Come back this way. Okay. Let's get ready to get that cut. Okay. So I already went ahead, I marked where it's going to be, kind of tack welded into place, but it broke on the way out. I didn't do a very good job. Okay, I didn't grind any of the rust off this. So I'm going to go ahead and finish grinding the rust off this, and then we'll get going. Okay, good enough. Okay, so we got our stinger over here ready to go. Oh, they have something. Look at that. Oh, this would help if I had the right helmet. Okay, let's go see if we can get that up in place and see if we can build the other piece of this. Okay, so to save on time, and because my phone was dead and had to charge it for a minute, I continued to build this thing. I ended up building the back piece here, got it all welded up, got everything welded up. I got everything except for this one right. Yeah, it's this one right here we got to finish up. I'm going to finish up welding this right now. Let you guys watch that, and then we will move on to bolting it all up, and it should be done. Ah, the gasket. We almost forgot the gasket again. You think I'm smarter than that, but apparently not. You think I'd be able to pick up stuff too, but apparently not. So this is our final finished product. This part here turned out really nice, because then if I ever need to take that off again, I can. I probably could have just left it all solid piece of pipe. It would have saved an abundance of time. And then whenever I need to take it off, just cut it. It would have took just as much time to cut it and re-weld it. Kept this one here back on, the factory mount. We have the exhaust. The muffler here is just far enough away from everything else as to where the original one sat. It comes back here because it wasn't as long. We welded in this extra piece of pipe right here. It's still kind of warm. I did not end up using this mount. I should have just cut that all the way off to begin with. because I had to patch in some extra stuff from this rusty ass stuff. And we used the original tailpipe going all the way out. Might put a tip on it eventually, but all this is still good. It's still got all our bends in it. This piece here I didn't end up using because it's not as tall. It doesn't sit exactly where the other one sat. And if I had known, I would have just cut that off. I would cut off this piece of pipe back here, and it would save me all this hassle trying to weld this up. Could have welded a bunch of patches, but the rest of it turned out really nice. I think it turned out nice. It's going to work for me. It's going to open up the amount of exhaust coming out of this thing. It's still not near perfect. We got to hook up this O2 sensor back up here again, but other than that, this is the last thing we got to plug in, and this thing's ready to go. So I'm just walking outside. I got my truck out here running. Listen to that. Sounds kind of mean. Yeah, I don't know how well they can hear that, but she sounds pretty good. Actually, she sounds like how all my other vehicles. She got that deep groggly growl. Sounds pretty good. I like it.